Hi, chicas. And now we are going to work on formal commands. This is the topic that we have for today. And I wanted you guys to look at this on page 224 in the textbook, but also look at this on the calendar, this information. Así lo decimos, formal commands. And at the end of this session, you will be able to try to influence another person and give advice. Because of that, let's study formal commands. I do have a PowerPoint presentation to share with you, but let's just take a look at the textbook. See, we have to understand that we use commands in general to give instruction to or to ask people to do things. In Spanish, commands have different forms to distinguish between the formal usted and ustedes and the informal tú or vosotros. Different dialects use vosotros, so there is an informal plural form there, which in Latin America does not exist because we it's not standard to use that vosotros pronoun. Formal commands use subjunctive forms, but we have not studied subjunctive. So that's why we are gonna now just look at the examples here and then jump on the forms. How do we learn that without subjunctive? Look at that. Cuide su salud, coma, this is the doctor giving advice. Cuide su salud, coma comida sana, haga una cita con el médico, pida una receta. And we work on a negative, which we place before the command. No guarde cama, no tosan. And the subject, it will be placed after the command to make emphasis or clarification. Then we're gonna work on the attaching pronouns, direct object pronouns to them. So let me open this and show you, chicas. So this is another way to explain to you formal commands so you know what to do with them because we don't know subjunctive yet. There is another way to do it. Look at that. We take the verb as it is in infinitive, hablar, and we conjugate it in yo form. So we say yo hablo. Now we remove that O and replace it with an with an E. See? We don't need the yo, hable. That is a command, see? Speak Spanish, hable español, see? Don't speak in the class, no hable en la clase, okay? Now let's go with the second group, ER. In the second group we do, oh well, it's another, I made a mistake. Start is the another AR group, AR verb. But this one in the yo form ends in oy, see? Estoy. So those verbs ending in oy, they also use a, but with an accent mark. So, esté, so be patient, esté paciente. Be on time, esté a tiempo. But those verbs, soy, doy, and estoy. So those three verbs, they use the same conjugation, so you make this change. Now let's switch to ER verbs. Replace the O and conjugate it yo como, present tense, and now you're gonna replace that with a. So coma, eat vegetable, coma vegetales, eat well, coma bien. And now let's go for the third group, which also switches to a. Muy bien, so yo escribo, and the pronoun is, the command is escriba, okay? Escriba, that's where you have there your command. So, hable, esté, coma, escriba. That's giving the command to one person. Let's give the command to more than one person, see? So, we're going to the yo form again. Yo hablo, we remove the O and replace it with the same letter, but now we have an extra letter, N. So, hablen, estén, coman. And you guessing the last one? Escriban. We do not need the pronoun there. We put it after for emphasis, as I said earlier. Okay? So there are are verbs. Remember, you will learn them in pretérito. Then it happens here. See? So busco, that's the yo form. In this case, we do as we do it in pretérito. Busque. See? With no accent. See? The accent mark that shows in pretérito doesn't show here. Empiece en pague. Plural form sería busquen, empiecen, and paguen. Now, there are irregulars, so let's see them. Ir and ser are the regulars. For ir, we have vaya and vayan, and for ser, we have sea and sean. And these are irregular formal commands that we have. Then, what would be the command for these verbs? Estudie, yeah. Try to answer that before I reveal it so you practice, see? You already know that one. Esté, see? Lleve, pregunte, pague. Same changes show, empiece, the ones in present tense. Beba, corra. Same changes happen here. Entienda, coma, lea, ponga. Let's go with the last column, chicos. Are you guessing? Are you able to answer them? So escriba, escriba, okay? Notice that the pronunciation changes from escribir, which shows the accent in the last syllable, and here it goes to second to last. Escriba, so it happens in all of that. The accent goes to the second to last syllable. Now let's go with vivir, which is gonna change to viva. Pronunciation changes. Partir, to break. Parta. Dormir has a same change. Then duerma. And sentir, to sienta. Okay, let's make them plural. Estudien, estén, lleven, pregunten, paguen, empiecen, beban, corran, entiendan, coman, lean, escriban, vivan, partan, duerman, and sientan. ¿Sí? Muy bien. So what do we do when we have a direct object? Like, not only we tell somebody buy, but buy the book, like in this sentence. ¿Sí? Okay, the book, el libro, is our direct object, and the pronoun we would use to replace it is gonna be lo, right? How do you put this into a command? See? Do I buy the book? Yeah, buy it. So I would say, cómprelo. See, cómprelo. Do you notice that the extra piece that we had there is when we have to, in the affirmative form, we have to attach the pronoun to the command. But then there is an accent mark that happened in the first, second, third syllable. You have to count, including the pronoun, 1, 2, and 3. Cómprelo, and you mark the accent. See? Señor, compre el libro a su hija. El libro, for who is direct object, we already know. That is lo. For whom is the book? For the daughter. See? That's the indirect object. What is the indirect object pronoun? Le. So we have a el combination, which implies that we're going to switch le, indirect object, which goes first, into se. So let's do it. So we're going to use compre as the command. And they are attached to, the two pronouns are attached, but we have to put them together, and el combination changes the indirect to se. So here we have celo. We are already seeing that compre is what we're gonna use, and it has, I already have it with an accent mark, because when we get there, we have to mark the accent. We count 1, 2, 3, and 4 syllables in this case. Cómpreselo, see? Cómpreselo. Mark the accent. Now this, let's do this. Let's give a command not repeating the direct object that we have, tarea, cuentas, ejercicios, okay? So we have hágala, páguelas, accent mark is showing there, pronunciation changes too, wherever the accent mark is the strongest one. Practíquelos, reflexive command, pronoun reflexive, despiértese, despiértese, diría go to bed, acuéstese, delo, empiécelo, búsquelos. Okay. Now let's here. Now we have the two. See, before it was just the homework. Now it's the homework for Anna. So we have Sela, hágasela. Now before it was the bills. Now the bills are for me. I'm asking you. I'm telling you to pay the bills for me. My bills, and it will be páguemelas. Okay. Teach the exercise to him. And then enséñaselos. Der el libro, déselo en buscar los libros a nosotros, búsquenoslos. Okay, there we have it. Let's listen to this song. Let me put it there all over so you.
Canten en voz alta, sí, aunque sea sí, ilegal, sí, griten el ritmo de la vida, sí. Denle palmas, otra vez, golpeen su pupitre, así. Escuchen, toquen sus oídos, salten hasta desmayar. Canten en voz alta, sí, aunque sea sí, ilegal, sí, griten el ritmo de la vida, sí. ¿Desea bailar? Baile pues. ¿Puede moverse? Apúrese. ¿Desea cantar? Cante, nena. Puede gritar. Grite, chico. Canten en voz alta, sí, aunque sea sí, ilegal, sí, griten el ritmo de la vida, sí. No espere. Rompa el silencio. Rompa el silencio. Si desea jugar, juegue. Acabemos esta canción. Acabemos. Canten en voz alta, sí, aunque sea sí, ilegal, sí, griten el ritmo de la vida, sí. Canten en voz alta, sí, aunque sea sí, ilegal, sí, griten el ritmo de la vida, sí.
Even though you don't know all the letters, you know that this is a song where they are trying to encourage people to do things, to sing, to shout, to clap, to hit the desk, to listen, to touch their ears, see, and more. How to hurry up, not to wait, and to break the silence, to stop the silence, and to play. See, and you can see the way they use the formal commands here in the song. Now, negative commands. See? We already know hablo and then hable, but we're gonna need no, no estoy, no esté, no coma, no escriba. Same endings that we studied a minute ago, but now we have to add the no before the command, okay? And same thing for the plural. When you address more than one person, the only difference is the letter N that we need. We are addressing more than two people, then we use EN for AR, AN for the other groups. So no hablen, no estén, no coman, no escriban. Okay? And then there will be like that. No haga la tarea, no pague, no practique, no se despierte, no se acueste, no venda el libro, no empiece el trabajo y no busque los libros. ¿Sí? Now, tarea, cuentas, ejercicios, en libros are the direct object. How do we do these formal, negative formal commands with direct objects? Remember, libro is our direct object. We know that we replace it with lo. And we know that we in the affirmative form, you attach it to the end of the command, but here in the negative, you don't do that. That's not an option. You put it before the command, between the no and the command. So that's the affirmative. But the negative will be no lo compre. See? This is the option for negative formal command. In the affirmative, attached to the command, in the negative before the command, and between no and the command. Okay? So in this case will be no la hagan, no la pongan, no los practiquen, no se despierten, no se acuesten, no lo den, no lo empiecen, no los busquen. No estudie mucho, no se los diga. This is the two pronouns, okay? They go, no hable, no interrumpa. Some of them don't have it. No olvide el libro or no lo olvide, okay? And with that, we complete what we have prepared for, what I have prepared for you regarding the formal commands. I hope you enjoy the presentation and the song, and I invite you to go to my Spanish lab, okay? And complete your exercises. Bye-bye.